Hey everyone, welcome to Online Education Academy ZA. So as for today, I'll be teaching you C++ exception handling, the basics of exception handling. Exception handling is like error handling that causes the program to crash. So to avoid the program from crashing, we use exception handling. So I'll make an example by, like when you divide by 0, then you get an error. But an error causes the program to crash. So if we don't want it to crash, then we have to do something. We have to handle the exception. So I'll start by saying hashtag include IOStream, which is our input output stream, using namespace std. We are using the standard namespace. So hash include exception. So I'll have 3 sets of integers as an example: int x, comma y, comma z. So these 3 sets of integers, now I'll assign some values. So our x is going to be equals to 12, and then our y is going to be equals to 0. Then our z is going to be equals to x divided by y. Right, so if we divide 12 by 0, then it's going to give us an error. So then we're going to output the program on screen. See out z end as the end of the line. So that's what we're going to do for this program, and see what happens. And we try to build it. Okay, it's successful. Hopefully there are no errors. Then we run the program. Then when we run the program, it says process returned. After some time, the program will crash. Alright, it will crash because dividing by 0 causes the program to crash. So for us to avoid it crashing, or we can say y divided by x. Divided by x, it's z. Then let's see what it outputs on screen. We have 0 now. Right, it's fine. But then if we say x divided by y, the program will crash. Right, so to catch this, then we use exception then. So we know that this statement now causes the program to crash. Then we'll surround it by try. We'll have a try block. Okay, we'll say try if certain condition happens, then something needs to happen. We need to catch the exception. If y is double equals to 0, in this example, so we use double equals to compare condition in C++, then something needs to happen. If that happens, then we'll throw at an error occurred that caused the program to crash. Right, So that's what we'll be outputting on screen. Then after throwing that exception, now we need to catch it. So we're going to catch it in the catch block. What are we catching? We're catching characters because we have written characters here in our throw. So to store a multiple string of characters, then we use a constant character. Constant character. So they will call our constant character exception that we need to catch. So with that having been done, then we will then catch. We will output error in the program. And then ENDL. So it's going to output error in the program, then it's going to output our exception. EXPT. Right, it's going to say error in the program, then it outputs that. Then it's going to catch that condition if it happens. Then let's build this. We don't have any errors, then we run it. So process returned. Alright, so we check our code. Yeah, so we want to catch this exception if it happens. If y is w equals to 0. Right, then we throw an exception happen that caused the program to crash. Build again, run the program again. So we check here what happened in the program. So this basically shows us it's going to handle the error when it occurs. It's going to catch the error. So there's something wrong with our code. It works just fine, but then we want to check what went wrong. Okay, we can check here, because now we have 3 variables. We have integer x, y, and z. So x is equals to 12 and y is equals to 0. So z is equals to x divided by y, which caused the problems. So when we see that this code causes a problem, then we're going to we'll press the code in the try block. Try if y is equals to 0, then we throw the exception. Error occurred that caused the program to crash. Then we're going to output z. There, we output this z. so we catch the error code. So we're gonna build again. See. Yes, so thank you very much for watching this channel. So this is how we deal with exception handling in C++.